Welcome, Minneapolis junior, senior high school fans, to Ellsworth, Kansas, Shinelac Field on October 7th, 2016, as your Lions invade Ellsworth tonight to take on the host Bearcats on their homecoming evening. Dale Leach, hopefully joined by Scott Osherman tonight. Thanks, Scott and Mike, for taking over on the coverage of the Southeast game last week. Beautiful evening here in Ellsworth. No wind, so to speak. The flag is limp. It's about 63 degrees here at kickoff. Far different than 24 hours ago as that blustery cold front moved through. Though still just a tad cool. Tonight, your Lions take on the 4-1 Ellsworth Bearcats, who are 3-1 in the league. Minneapolis is 1-4 overall and 0-4 in the league. Common opponents are Russell, Republic County, Sacred Heart, all who beat Minneapolis. Ellsworth beat Russell 28-20. Republic County 44-28. And last week laid a whooping on Sacred Heart, 55-7. They lost a close one up at Beloit by a score of 58-52. Mildly, you could say they're kind of on a roll, folks. Beloit is scoring an average of 42.6 points. Ellsworth is scoring an average of 42.6 points per game, giving up 28.6. Your Lions are scoring an average of 13 points a game, giving up 31. This is the 46th game in the series. Minneapolis leads it 23 wins to 22 losses. At Ellsworth, we are 11-13. Last year in 2015, Ellsworth beat Minneapolis by 7 by a score of 32-25. Minneapolis won the previous two games in 2014 and 2013. Understand there were at least 3 starters out last week. Keating, McCulloch, and McKinney. I'd assume that McKinney is out still, possibly for the rest of the year, with that neck injury that he absorbed at the Russell game. One of the stars to look for here on the Ellsworth squad is Davis, number 13, Caden Davis, a 185-pound wide receiver, defensive back. And he is a fast kid, very good athlete, been to watch the last couple of years on the basketball court and in football and in track. He's one of the athletic names here in Ellsworth, Davis. Seems like that's been a common theme for some of their better athletes. Homecoming night again for Ellsworth. And we're joined now by Scott Osherman. Welcome, Scott.
Thank you, Dale. Good to be here with you tonight, buddy. Sorry I'm running a little bit late.
It's all right, believe me. Getting ready for the official coin toss here.
Minneapolis in their traveling white. Ellsworth in their, these are new looking unis for them.
Yeah.
Red jersey and black pants. Black
Oftentimes
helmet,
predominantly black.
Yep. So a little different look. As you mentioned earlier, they've got some talent on this squad.
Wide receiver is Caden McCulloch. Tailback is Evan Keating. The Z-back is
so Minneapolis and Ellsworth out there to take the toss. As they
is Derek Friel.
Derek Friel getting the start tonight? Surely not.
Starting lineups for the Bearcats.
Might be. So
He'd be a sophomore this year, right?
Freshman.
Okay.
Freshman. So starters, the captains for the Ellsworth Bearcats, number 44, and that is Luke Oberly.
As also the homecoming king.
And homecoming queen. Minneapolis, there are the 3 seniors out there. They won the toss. They deferred to the second half. Ellsworth will receive, and they will head towards the
South.
South. Thank you. This field always turns me around a little bit. So.
Well, from what I understand, Southeast Saline made their living on throwing the ball out to the flat and letting their speed guy do the work. So it'll be interesting to see if Ellsworth does the same tonight with Davis.
Yeah. They, Southeast Saline did exactly that. They threw the ball out in the flats. They lined 2 out to the right, 2 out to the left, and they threw out the flat every single time. Occasionally they'd throw down the field, but it was primarily to their 2 studs, and they racked up some yards.
Well, you know, if you got them, it'd be silly not to use them.
Yeah, exactly. So Minneapolis will be kicking off to start this ball game. So
it's interesting. I was talking to some people in the administration a couple years ago and asked the question, why are we scheduling our homecoming games so much later in the season? And the answer I got was, well, because Russell and Ellsworth have been complaining about they're always the homecoming opponents for us. And so this is at least the second year here at Ellsworth that we've been their homecoming.
Yeah. I was going to say. So.
Maybe the third, I don't know.
Yeah, most definitely. About a minute left before tonight's ball game. Decent crowd looking across the way. It's football weather, Dale.
It is.
It has cooled off, and
I'm so glad that cold front came through last night, not tonight.
Not tonight. That wind was pretty brisk last night. That was definitely pretty brisk. So what number is Caden Davis?
13.
Watch number 13. So
Ellsworth has 35 on their squad. 12 seniors, if I counted right. 10 juniors, 4 sophomores, kind of resemble some of our classes, and 9 freshmen. So they're heavy on the upperclassmen.
Unlike us, well, we're about even.
Yeah.
With the upper and the lower. Sophomores and juniors are our 2 big classes. So back deep for Ellsworth is number 5, and that is Jordan Bass, a junior, and number 13, Caden Davis. Tyson Villapando will kick for Minneapolis as we get ready to go here. Minneapolis and Ellsworth. So far, a beautiful night. It will cool down a little bit as we go, but a nice night so far to start here. Minneapolis and Tyson getting ready to go. And they will split them out, and here we go.
Kickoffs have been an adventure for us so far. Let's see if it improves tonight.
And it is up in the air, and it's a chance right there. It's still on the ground, and it looks like Ellsworth will come across it, but nice job by Minneapolis.
We were close.
We were close as number 2 comes up for the Bearcats, and that is Remington Cravens for the Bearcats. That's where they will start at their own 39-yard line. So
and they got the first play called, ready to go.
They will send one wide to one to the left, and then one to the right, and their quarterback goes under center. So they send one in motion. They will hand it to that halfback up the middle. He's taken down by Minneapolis number 67, and that is Cooper Thompson and Chase Donovan. So to the left once again, one to the right, one in a slot goes in motion. So they will basically go back, and once again he's taken down by the outside edge, and that is number 72. So with the tackle, 72 is
Wilson, is it?
Well, he's not on our. I don't have him down there, so I don't know.
Dalton Wilson, I think.
Might be Dalton Wilson.
Yeah.
73 is on the list, but I think you're right. So it's third and fairly long. They go with pitch the outside, and
they're going to have
first down. So they did the right thing by getting them pushed back in, but the linebackers couldn't get them down as number 13 Caden Davis with the run. It's a gain of about 8.
Did a good job of following his blockers and using the juke moves to evade the tacklers.
First down.
So, quarterback goes under center. They send one in motion. He drops back to pass. Throws across the middle. Has a receiver, and he's open. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up a nice little pass of about 7 on the play.
Colton Howard brought down by Keegan Williamson. Gain of 6 makes it a 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 coming up here. Ellsworth moving the ball fairly easy so far. So they've gotten 1 first down. They send that one in motion again. This time they go to the halfback up the middle, and he is sandwiched right there. A nice job by Gaten Heald as well as Tyson Villapando in on the tackle.
3rd and 3 coming up here with 10:05 to go in the first.
So I don't know who was that run. Who made that run right there, Dale? I don't know who
I couldn't see.
It's got to be 44. So no, we'll just don't worry about it. So they drop back. They hand back off to that halfback.
That was 44 that time, and he didn't make it.
And he will be short. We'll bring up a 4th down as he picks up 1.
4th and a long 2 here for the Bearcats from the line 40.
Gain of 1 makes it a 4th and 2.
Bearcats all looking to the sidelines for the play call. They will line up 4th and short here. They send Davis in motion. They switch him around a little bit into a passing formation. Send one in motion. Drops back, and they're going to, they do get the first down as the quarterback keeps it himself and gets up to about the 36-yard line. That's a gain of 4.
Luke Overly brought down by a den of Lions, but that run good for another Bearcat. First down.
Little option play, Dale, and they kept it. Then they did not pitch in the option. They had the pitch man wrapped up close, but the quarterback still gets it for a first down. Drops back to pass. He's going to pass here on first down. Has room, plenty of time. Just flips up in the pocket, comes off. He gets the outside and misses, and they'll be taken out of bounds at the 13-yard line as he gets a big gain right there, all the way down. A gain of about 23 on the play.
Brought down by Trayvon Thomas and Kobe Flayler. That run is good for another Bearcat.
Big run right there by their quarterback as he
Gets them 1st and goal at about the 13, excuse me, not 1st and goal.
Yep.
1st and 10 at the 13.
One goes in motion. There's movement on the line, no call. They throw across the middle, have a receiver. It's Davis, and breaks a nice tackle there, still on his feet, and he'll be taken down at the 4-yard line. That's a gain of 9 on the pass.
Pass from Zach Schneider is complete to Caden Davis. Brought down by Kobe Flayler and Trayvon Thomas.
Brings up a
Makes it a 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2. Ball on the 4-yard line. Bearcats trying to score here early in the first quarter. Quarterback under center. Someone goes in motion. They will pitch the outside. It's the fullback. He's got the outside edge, and he's not going to get it. Nice job by number 4 from Minneapolis, and that is Lane Sanders as well as.
But they do get the first down, making a 1st and goal.
And Evan Keating with the tackle. So gain of 3 on the play, enough for a first down.
4th rushing first down on this drive.
They drop back. They go back in that same motion. This time they send offside, and the quarterback's going to go in for the touchdown. So quarterback gets the 1-yard touchdown run. And that is number 23, Zach Schneider. He's a junior quarterback for the Bearcats, and he gets in for the 1-yard touchdown. So the Bearcats moved fairly easy coming down the field, Dale.
Had about 3, maybe 4 plays that we stacked them up. They didn't gain much, but they were able to get the yardage when they needed it. Keep the ball moving.
And they will go for 2 And I don't think he's going to get it.
Nope.
He does a nice job by Trayvon Thomas to stop the two-point conversion. So Minneapolis did a great job as they get her short, but they do score at the 7:59 mark for a touchdown.
So we'll be back from Minneapolis receiving the kickoff here in just a minute.
Welcome back to Ellsworth, Kansas, as the Shannon Field here in Ellsworth, as the Bearcats scored on their first drive, makes the score 6-0. Back deep is Tristan Hawk as well as Trayvon Thomas for the Lions. They're standing at their 5 as the Bearcats will get ready to kick. See what Ellsworth does here. If they pooch it, if they kick it deep, have no idea on their kicker, Dale.
I don't either. When they went for 2, it kind of makes you wonder if they don't have much of a kicker.
And Davis
usually, if you got a kicker, you're going to kick the extra point.
Caden Davis is their kicker, so he makes you think that he's probably got a little bit of a leg at least. And here we go. And it will head deep, and it will go to Trayvon Thomas at the 9-yard line. And he's going to go up the middle, and he's going to be sandwiched right there as he is taken down at the 21. So Trayvon will bring it out to the 21, and that was a good kick.
Yes, it was.
And that's where Minneapolis will start their first possession.
Lions start 1st and 10 on their own 21-yard line.
Lions will line up in there. And we saw a little different formations last week, Dale. You missed it. We had a couple different looks on formations, but this one is your fully loaded pistol.
Yeah.
So Brubaker in a shotgun. And they will go fake it to Villapando, and Brubaker keeps it, gets the outside, gets almost out to the 30-yard line. He'll be taken down short, but nice little run there by Brubaker as he gets a gain of almost 9 on the play. Make it an 8.
Brings up a 2nd and 3.
Caden Davis tackles him from his safety position. Nice job by Brubaker to get to the outside. 2nd and 8, or 2nd and 3, 2nd and 2, right in there. I don't think it has a very favorable spot. They will fake it and pitch to the outside, and it goes to Keating, and Keating will get for the first down. Nice job. Great pitch, great finish by Evan Keating as he picks up 5 on the play, as he gets actually 6 on the play.
Fake me. I thought the upback had it.
Evan Keating on the run there, brought down, tripped up by Ravens. 1st and 10 Lions.
Nice job by both Brubaker and Cravens. Minneapolis back in their loaded pistol as Brubaker in the shotgun. One receiver, the right, one to the left. They will go to Keating. Keating will, a nice little run off the right-hand side. Will gain about 5 on the play. Will bring up actually 6. Nice little run there by Keating. Will bring up a 2nd down and 4. One of the things that we struggled with last week, Dale, is we would get a positive yardage, and then we would get dropped back for a loss. And the boys doing a nice job starting out right here with some nice positive yardage on some 3 good runs.
2nd and 4 for the Minneapolis 40.
They would go to Keating again. Keating breaks in the secondary and gets out to the 50-yard line. And he will get another first down. Nice gain of 9 on the play.
1st and 10 Lions.
And he gets up limping, darn it.
Well, that's one of the things that we fought last week was some major injuries. Keating did not play. McCulloch did not play. And we had one other. Of course, McKinney didn't play.
Thomas comes in for Keating. Those ankle injuries are tough to shake.
Yeah, they are. And they will pitch the outside to Thomas. Trayvon lays a hit on somebody and comes out of it. Nice job by Trayvon Thomas. Gets all the way out to the 44-yard line. Nice run right there. Gain of 6 by Trayvon.
Well, we've been averaging good yardage per play or running here.
Yeah. Nice job by the front line, and they've been freeing up some runs right there. Whoever hit Trayvon Thomas first is going to feel that one as they went backwards. We'll go back to Trayvon, and this time he is going to be wrapped up in the backfield as they read that perfectly as they get in the backfield and drop him for a loss of about 2.
Rice on the stop behind the line of scrimmage.
He's going to make 3rd and about 6. From the Bearcat 46.
As they will come up the line here. They will send out to the wide to right. Out to the left is Green, and to the other side is Flegler. And this time they have a shotgun. They would drop back to pass, and they throw it out, and they got the first down. Nice job with a great little pass
to Sanders.
Out to Sanders for the first down. A nice little pass. That's one of the formations we saw last week.
Double slot shotgun.
Gain of 8 on the pass. Excuse me.
Down to the Bearcat 38.
So first down and 10 for the Lions, as you said, on the Bearcat 38. Flegler out to the right. Sorry, Green out to the left. High snap. And they will go to Thomas. He breaks out of one tackle. It's into the secondary, breaks another tackle. He's still on his feet, still going, and he's going to be oh, they finally blow it dead. I did not see a knee go down, but he will have the first down.
Yeah, that's kind of an odd play, almost like in the grasp call.
Hard run there by Trayvon Thomas.
I think that would be called an inadvertent whistle, but it's enough for a first down, a gain of 13 on the play. And Trayvon was still going strong. Nice run by Trayvon Thomas.
Who's the ball of the Ellsworth 25? First and 10.
Loaded pistol, one to the right, one to the left, shotgun for Brubaker. High snap, fakes it, he's going to keep it, but he's going to be sandwiched in the backfield and a loss
I
of
don't know if
5.
that was a broken play, misread or what, but Brubaker was left all alone and went the opposite direction of the flow. And there were 3 or 4 Bearcats waiting for him. Loss of 5. Makes it 2nd and 15 from the 30.
Lions will send one to the right, one to the left here on 2nd and long. Got a frog. They drop back to pass, throws it up, and has DJ Green, but he couldn't hold on to it. And
got hit in the back right as the ball got to him.
Incomplete. Nice pass by Brubaker, and DJ couldn't just quite hold on to it. We'll bring up a 3rd down and long. That was a nice pass by Brubaker. Something we have not seen a lot this year.
Yeah. So 3rd and 15 from the Ellsworth 30 after a pretty good drive so far, but bogged down on 2 plays here.
2 in the slot, 1 in the halfback. Brubaker drops back to pass. Has pressure coming, left out, and he's going to be taken down for a sack, a loss of 4 on the play. So Minneapolis will bring up a 4th down. So it will be a 4th and about 19 coming up here.
We got away from the straight ahead runs.
Well, yeah, we went backwards on that one play, and that's kind of pushed us back the last 2. 4th and 19 coming here.
Timeout Minneapolis with 2:42 remaining in the first quarter.
We will take a break with them. You're listening to Eagle Communication Channel 20. We'll be right back.
Minneapolis trailing 6-0. All right, here we go. 4th and 19.
They will have 2 in the slot, Thomas as well as Sanders in the slot, 1 in the halfback. Shotgun for Brubaker. Drops back to pass, has a little time, forced out of the pocket, Still going, and he's going to be flushed out, and he's going to be taken down for a loss. That's when you've got to get rid of it. And we go backwards.
Lost
and lose
another 6
5
yards.
So, that's when, as a young quarterback, you will learn that.
Yes.
You get out of that pocket, which he was. You just
he wanted to rescue something, but he's
Yep.
just not quite that fast.
Bearcats take over at their own 40. Sends one in motion. They will go to read that perfectly. Quarterback breaks out of it, and he's going to be gone unless somebody can get him, and I don't think so. And he's going to go 60 yards for the touchdown. So he looked, they read that pitch, and they took the pitch man, and the quarterback read that perfectly, and he went right at the right-hand side. Blockers sealed him up, and his speed got him the outside. Bearcats take a 12-0 lead here at the 2:22 mark in the first quarter.
And they will line up for 2 again. Take the left hash mark.
One receiver way out to the right-hand side, one goes in motion. And they pitch the outside, and the ball, they're going to say, oh, he had a knee down when he fielded that. That's what it was. I was wondering how can that be, but he had a knee down when he caught that ball, and that is a dead ball. So Bearcats fail on the 2-point conversion, makes it 12-0.
2:22 to go in the first. We'll be right back.
So welcome back as Hunter Allison comes out to take the kickoff, as well as Tristan Hawk, Levi Osherman at the 15, and Derek Peschel at the 15. Last time we saw Caden Davis kick it deep, and it went to Trayvon Thomas. Hunter Allison is in that spot right now. As we get ready to go here. 2:22 left in the first quarter. Minneapolis had a nice drive. It stalled at their Ellsworth 40, and Bearcats answer on one quick touchdown run to make it 12-0.
That drive stalled out of the Ellsworth 25 before we lost yardage on 3 successive plays.
And here's the kick. And it will go deep this time to Tristan Hawk at about the 6-yard line. And he breaks out of one tackle, and he will come up to the 23-yard line before he's taken down.
Brought down by Braden Holochek and Colton Howard. Kevin Rice also assisting on the tackle. First and 10.
So
Minneapolis.
our second drive, we will start at the 22. Trayvon Thomas comes back in. Evan Keating still on the sidelines trying to walk off that ankle sprain. That's what sidelined him last week. And as you said, those are hard to come back from.
I did. I had one all my sophomore year, and it just, actually my junior year.
Brubaker will fake the handoff, pitches outside to Thomas. Trayvon, he'll be gang tackled, but there will be a flag thrown right there. A gain of about 6 on the play, maybe 5.
Flags at the 24-yard line.
Face mask. Whoa.
On Minneapolis. Wow.
Face mask gets a call against the
Be
Lions.
the first penalty of the game.
I'm not sure. That would be a stiff arm that he had his hand. It had to be.
Yeah, I can't imagine anything
Can't
else.
imagine anything else.
Regional tennis tournament in Waukene for the 7th straight year. Ellsworth High School will be represented at the 3-2-1A state tennis tournament. Jesse Graves and Tori Lamb just qualified.
Puts it the ball at the 19-yard line, 5 yards from where the penalty occurred.
Gabby Herzog and Paige Talbot will also
So first down and 13.
qualify for the state tournament.
They will. Brubaker's going to keep it himself. Oh, nice arm tackle right there. I'm not sure how he got that one, but he reached out and grabbed it and got a loss of 2 on the play.
Brubaker
Minneapolis had a nice little block right there, but that lineman stuck out his arm and grabbed a jersey and was able to pull him down. Brubaker in the shotgun. They will go to Thomas. Thomas goes up the middle, and he will be sandwiched at the 20. A gain of 2 on the play.
Trayvon gets up limping a little.
Trayvon Thomas on the carry.
So
hit
third
hard by
down
Kevin
and
Rice.
13 coming for the Lions.
58 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 12-0 the score in favor of the Bearcats.
On the tackle.
Fleckler goes out to the right. Green to the left. Sanders and Thomas are your slots. Brubaker's going to drop back and roll the outside to pass. Has a receiver, goes right through the hands of Lane Sanders. So incomplete.
Brubaker intended for Lane Sanders. Incomplete. Colton Howard defending on the play.
And that was, from this angle, that looked pretty good. But
Yeah.
we didn't have the world's best angle on that.
Well, it looked like it bounced off his hands.
Yeah.
So.
Thomas to punt.
Trayvon Thomas back to punt. Kate Davis set to return.
Good snap. They come at him. And not the world's best punt, and it'll go out of bounds at about the Minneapolis 42 yard line. So
28.2 seconds left in the first quarter. The Bearcats take over in Mount Lion territory.
So Bearcats will come out here on their third drive. 28 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
41-yard line.
They send one in motion. And they've got illegal procedure, I'm assuming. Yep. It will be against the Bearcats. Their first penalty of the night. Is that correct?
5-yard penalty on each squad so far. Moves them back to the Lion 47.
Twins to the left, one to the right. They drop back, a quick little pass. Out to Caden Davis, and he breaks a tackle right there. And he'll be taken out of bounds by Flegler. As
Pass is complete from Zach Schneider to Caden Davis.
Not quite a first down.
big
18.
pass play, gain of 14 on the pass.
18.7 seconds left in the quarter. Second and 1
Second and 1.
from the Lion 32.
Quarterback goes under center. One goes in motion. They blitz. They fake it. Quarterback keeps it himself again, and he's going to be off to the races again. And another touchdown.
30.
Yeah, and Flegler tried to
yards.
trip him right there. And Flegler tried to slide and trip him. I hope they don't. It looks like there's a flag right there, and that'll be a personal foul.
Be assessed on the kickoff.
Yeah, it will be. So, big run right there, 32 yards, and not sure what Flegler was trying to do on that one. Got beat and was trying to figure out a way to stop him. So, I'm assuming. We'll see if what the call is.
10.3 seconds left in the first. Bearcats scored the third touchdown. Unless it's against them. Bearcats seem to be saying no, it's a good for the TD.
Still waiting for the official call. They waved it off. So they waved it off. Okay, well, good deal. I'm glad they did.
Flag is waved off.
So,
Touchdown stand.
32-yard touchdown by Schneider, his third of the night.
it was hard to see from this angle. It looked like it was towards Kobe Flegler. I'm glad they waved it off. Couldn't quite tell from this angle.
They line up for two.
18-0 at this point. One goes in motion, and
44
they're going to
gets it
get in
over.
there for the 2-point conversion. So 20-0 here with 10.3 seconds left. And their quarterback, and I was not expecting this at all, Dale, but their quarterback, number 23, Zach Schneider, has gone off tonight as he has 3 touchdowns, one from 60 and one from 32.
And one from one.
And one from one. So at the
running that option well.
Yeah, he is. 10.3 seconds left in the first quarter, and just not what I was expecting tonight. I expected to see a lot more to Caden Davis, knowing just what kind of athlete he is, and did not expect this out of Schneider, but wow. He's got some speed, and he runs that option very well. Minneapolis will come out to receive the kickoff. Trayvon Thomas back out. As he will be standing at his 5. Tristan Hawk standing at his 5 as well.
20, Minneapolis 0. On your feet, Bearcats.
As we get ready to go here with 10.3 seconds left in the first quarter. Bearcats up 20-0. As we get ready to go, Bearcats to kick. And there's your kick, and it goes towards Tristan Hawk at about the 6-yard line again. And breaks a tackle, goes up the middle. Nice job by Tristan. Nice blocking by the interior line. Tristan gets through to the 30-yard line. Nice start by the lines as Tristan gets out to the 30.
Nice return by Tristan Hawk.
To the 29-yard line of Minneapolis. 3.9 seconds left in this quarter.
Lions will start first and 10 on their own.
Had a good first drive before it disintegrated. Second drive was not so hot. Looked like the end of the first drive.
3.9 seconds in the first quarter. And it's starting to cool down. They will go to Thomas. Trayvon breaks a tackle, still on his feet, goes through the middle. Nice job by Trayvon Thomas. Gets all the way out to the 45-yard line. A gain of 16 on the play.
By Trayvon Thomas.
Nice job by Trayvon Thomas.
First and 10 Lions. That ends your first quarter.
First quarter's over. The Bearcats up 20-0 over your Lions.
Well, you know, Dale, we'll keep it here for just a second until the break, but you know, that first drive, Ellsworth really did a nice job of putting it together, but we had some stops on that.
Yes, we did.
But the second and third drive has been one play, then 2 plays, and a touchdown.
Yep.
Minneapolis is going to have to figure out how to stop the option and how to figure out
I don't know
how to.
that they really ran the option on that first drive. If they did, they ran it much differently.
Yeah.
So Minneapolis will take the ball here on their 45-yard line, start the second quarter. Let's see if we can replicate the better part of that first drive of the first quarter and get it on down the field and do something with it this time.
It's a nice hard run by Trayvon Thomas to get the 16 yards.
Organization who volunteered to run the chain gang at all of our home games. To Kiwanis. Tonight's Kiwanis crew is Frank Toman,
So
Fort Hawks, Dr. Kyle
Minneapolis will
Nola Newcomer.
send one out to the right, one out to the left in their loaded pistol. As Thomas is your halfback. They will go back to Thomas, and he will be stopped in the backfield.
Trayvon Thomas on the carry, brought down by Jacob Kirby.
A loss of 1 on the play. The ball came out, but they said he was down. So
And somebody in
and
line is down,
Trayvon
holding
Thomas
his knee.
is down, so
Is that Trayvon?
yep, it is.
He's had some knee problems this year. None of it has been serious. It's been painful, but let's hope that this continues the same. We'll be right back.
He'll limp off. So. Well, that's a good sign as they Trayvon kind of limps off the field. Looked like it was in the knee area. I couldn't tell if it was.
Well, he was clutching that right knee, and like I say, he's had some problems, not ACL, MCL, but he's had some pain problems with that in the past.
Yep. So Minneapolis will come back here on
Hawk
second and
is the deep back.
2nd and 11. Brubaker in the shotgun. And he will pitch it. And we may have lost it. Ball goes on the ground. Brubaker tries to go after it.
I think a Bearcat got on it.
Double pitch is recovered by Minneapolis.
Nope.
Brubaker does fall on it, but a loss of about 7 on the play.
Luke Overly on the hard hit there.
So tough one right there as they try to go to the pitch and just wasn't there. And not sure if they got in there and disrupted it or what happened, but
well, I think the pitch was behind the runner, it looked like to me.
So it's 10:51 mark, 3rd down and 19. They drop back to pass. They got pressure coming, flushed out of the pocket, and he's going to be taken out. So takes out the official with him. So that's pretty hard on that. So tough one there. Gain of about 7, but it'll bring up a 4th down.
4th and 13. And Trayvon Thomas is our punter. Besides our running back.
Yeah, I don't know who our punter is. Probably Brubaker. So I imagine it'll be a pooch kick from this standpoint. So but they line up like they're going to go for it.
You could punt from that formation.
Yeah, you could. You could.
Quick. Not going to happen.
Flushed out of the pocket, and the ball goes down the ground again, and they will lose it.
Well, we were going to give up the ball deep anyway. Back at the Lion 34.
Fumble is recovered by Minneapolis, but
Bearcats take over.
1st and 10. Bearcats.
So at the 10:26 mark, Bearcats will at the Minneapolis 35. One goes in motion. They go to the halfback up the middle, and he's still on his feet before he's taken down by Kobe Flegler. Gain of about 7 on the play.
Luke Overly on the carry, brought down.
Big run there by the Bearcats as they pick up a nice 7-yard gain at the 10:06 mark.
Brought down by Clay Goddard.
Drops back to pass, flushed out of the pocket. Still on his feet, comes up, breaks out of one tackle, still going, and breaks out of one, still going, and he's taken down at the 9-yard line.
Zach Schneider on a nice run.
By a couple of Minneapolis players, but not until a gain of about 19 on the play.
That run is good for another Bearcat. 1st down.
Cooper Thompson in on that, as well as Lane Sanders, as well as number 28 or 26 for Minneapolis, Clay Goddard. Quarterback keeps it himself and somehow comes out of that pile and still manages to get 4 on the play.
Zach Schneider on the keeper. Brought down by 67 Cooper Thompson and 72 Chase Donovan.
Chase Donovan and Cooper Thompson in on the tackle. Thompson comes out. Quarterback Schneider goes under center. One goes in motion, that's Davis. They will pitch to him. There should be a hold right there. No call. He's flushed back out there.
There's the call.
There's the call right there. Gets out of that, still on his feet, cuts back in, or he's going to be taken down by a multitude of lines at the 13. But as you said, nice job by Minneapolis.
Had to be a block in the back. Isolated out there as that was.
Yeah. Holding is the call.
Holding is the call against the Bearcats.
And that will back him up
10-yarder.
from the spot.
Ellsworth High School Student Council is pleased to debut the
holding.
Bearcat closet tonight.
Declined. Okay, so they
They
went ahead
lost
and
it down.
declined it. That's probably not a bad idea.
Yeah.
They lost about 9 on the play anyway, so it's probably not a bad idea. So penalties declined.
Penalty was declined.
Shot goes under center. One goes in motion. They will fake it. Quarterback keeps it himself, and he's in for another touchdown.
14 yards.
Man. Well, Dale, it's not looking very positive right here at the 26-0 here at the 8:39 mark as the Bearcats keep rolling. They'll send one to the right, two actually to the left this time. They'll send one in motion. They pitched the balls on the ground, and they took a knee again, and that will be no good. So at the 8:39 mark.
26, Minneapolis 0.
8:39 to go. It's 26-0 Bearcats. We'll be back.
Oh, Dale.
Okay, 8:39 to go in the half. The Lions come out to receive the kick to start their fourth drive of the game. The Bearcats have had 4 and have scored touchdowns on 4 each one.
Hunter Allison and Tristan Hawk back deep. Levi Osherman and Derek Peschel at the 15. It's gone deep every time to about the 6-yard line as Caden Davis has had nice kicks every time. And I don't doubt that this one won't be the same. And there's the kick. And it will go towards Hunter Allison as he is going to have to take a knee back there. And it goes in the end zone. So bounces off his shoulder pads. It'll go into the end zone. Minneapolis will take over at the 20.
From their own 20-yard line.
Well, the junior high football team got stopped last night
Oh, you're kidding.
by the weather.
Oh, that's right. I did know that. I did know that the weather had stopped them. That's
What I understand, it's rescheduled for next Monday.
Monday, yeah. So
And the final game will be versus Beloit next Thursday.
Thank you, Bearcat Attack volunteers.
they are trying for an undefeated season, I
Yep.
believe. Brubaker, well, fake the handoff. They pitch to the outside.
Keating back
And-
in.
Was that Evan or was that?
I think it was 33. Yep.
Yeah, it was. Keating with the run. Gains about no yard,
And
nothing.
Thomas
on the
comes back in the game. Keating limps off.
Evan Keating on the carry, brought down by Colton Howard.
No gain. 2nd and 10.
Trayvon Thomas back in the halfback. DJ Green out to the left. One to the right, and I believe that's Flegler. They will give it to Thomas, and he will get to the outside. Breaks one tackle, comes back in. Fumble. Ball's on the ground, and I believe Ellsworth may have gotten it this time.
Don't see any
Nope,
signals.
looks like Minneapolis kept a hold of it. Trayvon was able to fall on it. He falls ahead for a gain of 4 on the play.
Yep. 3rd and 6 coming up.
It's third down.
They will come back into that 2 in the slot, which is Sanders and Thomas.
It is a pistol formation still.
Brubaker rolls out. And he will be sandwiched.
Evaded one, but
Wyatt Clouts finishing off.
followed quickly by another tackler.
Grant Glitter also in on the tackle.
Loss of
Brings
6
up
on the
a
play.
4th and 12.
4th and 12 for the Lions from their 18.
And Trayvon will punt. Low snap.
Why was that play stopped?
Legal
False
procedure on Minneapolis. So
Procedure is the call against Minneapolis.
was not a good snap. So that's probably a good thing. So 5-yard penalty will mark it back to the 14-yard line. And we'll try this again. So. Better snap and better kick, and it'll be fielded by Davis.
At the 41.
Wow, goes through that. Ball's on the ground. Oh, no, I thought it was. So gets it all the way back to the 15-yard line. Wow.
DJ Green.
My goodness.
26-yard return for Davis.
Nice block by Colton Hauer on that return.
Bearcats start their 5th possession of the half.
15-yard line.
In line territory, good business, the 15.
They will send one in motion, drops back to pass, throws high in the air, and there's no way. He does not have 2 feet down.
He had 1 foot in. That's the NFL.
That's NFL. Just one. You just have to have one.
Huh?
Is high school just one? I thought you had to have both feet down. So. Okay, well, he did have one.
So where was that from? The
15.
15. Schneider to Rice.
I thought that was.
Did
Davis.
Rice receive it? Or Davis, excuse me. Yes,
I
Davis.
thought that was Davis.
I don't know if they have a Rice. I don't know where that came from. Snyder to Davis.
They will try to kick the extra point. Caden Davis to kick. Snap. And it is up, and it's wow.
I don't know
I'm not sure why they don't count. If you got somebody like that can kick, my gosh. I'm not sure why they do either. It was a good kick, and it was up and good. So 33-0 here.
Davis with the 26-yard punt return. And Davis with the 15-yard pass reception, and Davis with the PAT kick. We'll be back.
Welcome back to Ellsworth, Kansas. Dale Leach, myself, Scott Oshman. 33-0 here. 6:07 left to go in the first half. Ellsworth in a commanding lead. And really, it's been all Ellsworth. Their quarterback has really put on a show with some help by Caden Davis. So, and I'd like to say their quarterback's a senior, but he's not. He's only a junior. Ellsworth to kick. And it will head towards Tristan Hawk, and it's going to go in the end zone. And Minneapolis will take over at the 20.
Goes into the end zone line. Start 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line. Mention Ellsworth High School this week. You have all been waiting for. It's finally here. The FFA is starting Peak Out Week. Shirts are for sale. Today,
Minneapolis will start their 5th possession as we've been 3 and out. Oh no, I should. Sorry about that. We did not.
We had four first downs on our first drive. We had 1 subsequent.
Yeah.
And it's been it.
They will go to Thomas, and he will be stopped at the 20. I'll tell you, their line, Ellsworth's line, has done a better job as well. They've really been able to get in the backfield and create some havoc. And
got a 2-yard gain on that. 2nd and 8 coming up.
So donate as all the money
Trayvon has
raised
had some
will go to
positive
the
yardage,
fund.
but just can't break out of that.
Stay tuned for more next week, like a pink out quiz, questions, shirt, and piggy fun. Donate
So
now by
Minneapolis
putting
comes
cash in
back into their
pink
loaded
bucket or
pistol.
buying a shirt.
They will go back to Thomas, and Trayvon will have forward progress to the 25, so a gain of 3 on the play. We'll bring up a 3rd down and 5. Well, that's actually 3rd and 6.
Yeah, they would call that they would call that on the 25 officially.
Yeah.
It's half a yard short of it.
Yeah. So 5:04 left to go here in the second quarter, first half. Minneapolis trying to get some positive. Brubaker's not had much of a chance to throw since that first drive where he's been sacked. They have draws back to pass again, flushed out of the pocket, throws quickly, has a receiver, and it's Flegler, and he will have the first down out to the 35. That's what they need to do, is a nice little quick throw, a pass complete of 10 yards. Nice job by the Lions.
First and 10, Minneapolis.
Second first down by passing tonight.
Nice pass there by Brubaker. Great catch by Flegler. So he had to reach down low to get it, but he comes up with it.
First and 10 from the line, 35. 4:23 to go in the half.
One goes in motion, and they fake the handoff. They look to pitch. They do pitch to the outside. Oh, man, they read that nicely there.
They hit Sanders just as he got the ball. No time to do anything.
Blaine Sanders on the carry, brought down by Kevin
Loss of 3 on the play.
2nd and 13 from the 32 in Minneapolis. 2nd 12, I guess, officially.
3:50 left to go in the second quarter. Minneapolis trying to get a positive drive going here. They've gotten the first down. Back to their loaded pistol. Brubaker keeps is going to hand it off to Tristan Hawk, and there's a flag in the middle there as he will get to the original line of scrimmage, but that's where a flag's at. Holding against Minneapolis.
That almost
yeah.
makes me think it's a holding call.
Especially where it's thrown in there, you'd almost.
There was a flag on the play.
Will they decline or accept it? It's 3rd and 11 right now, the way it stands. They moved the flag back.
So, not sure. We'll see what they're going to do.
If they take the penalty, it'll be
2nd and 20, 21, and be 3rd and 11 here if they. They're going to push him back.
Yep.
So
3rd penalty of the night for Minneapolis.
So repeat 2nd down, but it'll be a 2nd down and 21. So you've got to get all the way out to the 45-yard line. Ball's right now at about the 24. Shotgun formation for Brubaker, one in the backfield. Brubaker drops back, throws quickly out to Flegler. Flegler could not break the tackle. Gain of about 5 on the play.
Gets to the 26.
Toby Flegler brought down by Remington Craven.
Makes about a 3rd and 16, 17. Boy, they keep moving it back. 18.
Brings up a 3rd and 19.
3rd and 19.
Minneapolis will come back here. 3rd and 19, as you said. 2:50 left to go in the half. Shotgun formation, one in the backfield. Drops back. He's flushed out of the pocket. Throws quickly. Had a receiver open right there. Could not get it. Will bring up a 4th down.
Incomplete. Brings up a 4th down.
Minneapolis will look to punt here on 4th down.
Clock's running. No, it stops at 2:35. Not sure why it stopped.
Good snap. They come at him, and Caden Davis goes to the outside, cuts back, and breaks out of one tackle before he's gang tackled right there at the 45. Much better job on coverage by the Minneapolis Lions. Trayvon Thomas was hitting the backfield and he was kicking.
Yeah, I almost thought there might be a running into the kicker call or something, but no dice.
Nope. So the Bearcats will start at the Minneapolis 45.
2:24 to go in the half.
Bearcats line up one to the right. They can send one in motion. They drop back. Quarterback keeps it himself. Oh, pitches it late and has one man out there and breaks out a tackle after another tackle before he's taken out of bounds. No, it wasn't Davis.
Oh, 5.
Number 5 with the rush, and it's enough for a first down. So gain of about 13. 2:14 left to go. They were taken out of bounds, so the clock stopped. Davis goes in motion. They pitch a nice little run right there, and a nice block to the outside. And
is that the 44?
Big run right there. Gets it all the way down to about the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 24.
Yep, 44 Oberling. The King, homecoming King. First and goal.
And Keegan Williamson. That run is good for another Bearcat. First down.
Bearcats will flush one out to the far side. They keep it up the middle and will be taken down at about the 3-yard line.
Zach Schneider on the keeper, brought down by
the gain of 1 on the play.
About 2. It's down to 3.
We'll bring up a second down here.
Clock is running at 1:25. Second and goal from the 3.
Drops back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Has plenty of time. And has a receiver in the end zone for the touchdown, and that's Davis. As they get to get another touchdown. So at the 30,
110 mark.
Yeah. 3-yard touchdown pass to Caden Davis, as the Bearcats take a 39-0 lead. Davis will try to kick the extra point. Ball's down, kick is up, and it is good.
40-0 with 1:10 to go in the first half. We'll be back.
Welcome back to Shanelack Field here in Ellsworth, Kansas, as the Bearcats have put it on us right now to start this ball game here. A minute 10 left to go in the first half, and Bearcats are up 40-0 here. So
6 drives, scoring touchdowns each time.
Yep. And the Bearcats will get ready to kick here as here we go. Davis has booted it hard each time. And another one. This one's going to be shorter. It's going to be taken by Tristan Hawk. A little confusion on that. Breaks out of one. Nice job by Tristan. Gets up to about the 30-yard line. I thought Hunter Allison was going to come in and try to take that from him for a second. And Tristan takes the run and gets it all the way up to the 31-yard line. So Minneapolis 6th possession, and they will start at their own 31-yard line. Minute 4 left to go. Brubaker in the shotgun.
Late arrival here, Hawk.
Sends one in motion. And they hand it off to Tristan. Tristan goes up the middle, and he will be thrown down at about the 36-yard line, a gain of about 5 on the play. Nice job. Maybe 6 on the play. Nice job by Tristan Hawk.
Brought down by Caleb Slate and Blake Bayless. Gain of 6 brings up a second.
Well, hey,
goal.
we've ran more plays than they have.
Yes, we have.
Drops back to passes. Brubaker throws the outside as DJ
Complete.
Green, and he will have the first down. Nice job by Green as he gets the 5-yard pass. First down. Clock stops to set the chains. He did not go out of bounds, so it will resume once they get going here. And there it goes. Brubaker, 27 seconds left, drops back, is going to pass again. Flushed out of the pocket. Got to throw, and he gets it into the hands of Flegler, and he will be taken down, a gain of 7, but that's probably going to be it for the half. So a gain of 7 on the pass.
Could take a timeout if we wanted, and we do.
So 7.2 seconds.
Right after the game tonight, there is a 5th quarter at the youth center.
So the Lions take their second timeout, I think.
Yep, second timeout. They had one earlier in the first quarter, and they'd take the timeout here. 7.2 seconds left in the quarter, first half. They're trying to get something worked up here.
Cats Pride Chili Cook-Off next Friday, the 14th, before the Hoisington versus Ellsworth football game. It will be from 5 o'clock to 6:45 in front of the EJSHS bus bar. Try several different chilies and help decide the winners. Free will donation will get you in the door and also get you a water and
Minneapolis will come back out here
Support Cats Pride
as they send in, my son is in there as a
All
wide
right.
receiver. So, as 7.7 seconds left. Drops back to pass is Brubaker. He's throws, nope, gonna keep it, flushed out of the pocket, and he goes out of bounds with 0.5 seconds left. Nice
Short
job by
of the first
Brubaker.
down.
It's okay, as he gains about 4 on the play. Enough for one play though.
out of bounds, short of the first down.
3rd and 2.
Nice stop by Brubaker right there.
1.5.
So Osherman, Levi out to the left-hand side, Flegler out to the right, 2 in the slot, 1 in the backfield. Drops back to pass. He's going to step it up, throws it deep, and it's going to be intercepted. Oh, it's taken by Flegler right out of his hands, and he's in for a touchdown. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, an interception, and Flegler takes it right out of his hands.
Where were we at the 40?
Oh, my goodness, I can't believe that. That was a 50-yard pass completion for the touchdown to Flegler. Folks, that was an interception by Ellsworth. And
stripped by
Flegler, and he takes it in for the touchdown. Wow, nice job by Kobe
Where
Flegler.
were we on the?
We were on the
49?
49-yard line.
Okay.
That was wow. Nice job by Kobe Flegler, and some relief right there for Minneapolis to get something right there. Low snap, kick is up, and it is
off the upright.
Nice job by Tyson Villapando, just comes off short, but you know, a positive for the Lions going into the halftime as Kobe Flegler steals one away. So
That's amazing.
that is amazing. So nice job by the Lions.
51-yard TD.
40-6. So I've never seen anything quite like that before.
Can't say I have either.
So we will take a break. We'll be back with some stats. You're listening to SalinaPost.com,
That's it.
Communication Channel 20. We'll be right back.
The song which you can call me Al, 50 years to leave your lover, Bridge over troubled water, and Finally, sound of silence. Here they are, the EHS Marching Band.
We've been watching and listening to the Ellsworth High School marching band. I've went ahead and recorded this because you just don't see this much 3A, 2A ball anymore. Bands coming out on the field and performing, and they did an admirable job. Kind of a little wrap up of the first half. The Bearcats outscored us 20-0 in the first half and 20-6. Excuse me, first quarter, 20-6 in the second quarter. The squads tied for first downs with 7 apiece. The Lions had 3 penalties for 15 yards. The Bearcats 1 for 5. We had 4 first downs rushing, 3 passing. All the Bearcats' first downs were on rushing. We had 6 possessions, scoring 1 touchdown. They had 6 possessions, scoring 6 touchdowns. For the Bearcats, Schneider with the 1-yard run to start things off. Followed that up with a 60-yard run. PAT was a failure on that one. Schneider a 32-yard run. They got the 2-point conversion, making it score 20-0 at the quarter. Schneider with the 13-yard run, and the PAT was no good. Davis with a 15-yard pass reception, and he kicked the extra point. Davis with a 3-yard pass reception. He kicked the extra point to make it 40-0, and the Lions on their last drive, a last gasp effort with like 2-point-something seconds left on the clock, I think, when Brubaker went out of bounds to stop the clock. Flagler, 51-yard TD reception, stripped the ball away from what looked like a sure interception by the Bearcats at about the 10-yard line and took it in for the touchdown. Villapondo's point after touchdown kick was no good off the left upright to make the score 40-6, and that was Flagler's second long touchdown reception of the season, I believe. There was a 35-yarder also at Russell, but I can't remember who it was. Might have been Sanders.
Well, Flagler had the long one.
He had the 81-yard, but there was the 35-yarder one at Russell too, and I don't think it was him. I think it might have been Sanders. But so he's had the 2 longest pass receptions of the season so far, and they both have gone for touchdowns.
So as far as yardage for both squads, Ellsworth had 16 carries for 214 yards. Really, though, that was 3 big carries. A 60-yard touchdown run, a 32-yard touchdown run, and a 24-yard run. They had a 23-yarder in there as well. So 4 big runs. That's over 100 yards on just those 4 carries. They were 5 for 5 passing for 47 yards. Most of those going to Caden Davis. Their quarterback, as you said, has been phenomenal. He's racked up the yardage. He's really the only one I've kind of kept stats on as far as running goes, and he's got well over 100-plus yards.
There really hasn't been any positive rushing yardage for any other Bearcat player that I've seen.
Hasn't. For Minneapolis, better on the running this week than we were last week. 26 carries for 60 yards. And we had a lot of sacks in there as well. Now, this is kind of a stat that is unusual for us, but 6 for 9 passing for 85 yards. Now, one of those being that 50-yard play at the end of the game that had to give Minneapolis a little bit of confidence going into the second half. They were facing a running clock to start the second half, and they come out, and with that half a second left, he throws it up, and it was, like you said, a sure interception, bounced kind of off his pads and taken right in the hands of Kobe Flagler, and he walked right on in.
Was that what it was? It came off. It was a bounce off his pads.
Kind of a bounce
so
off
Flagler
his pads.
didn't really steal it from him.
It was, it might have been a combination of a little both. It kind of came off his pads, and it just looked like Flagler was right there. So
what's taken out of his hands or anything? Okay.
But you take away. I think the coach has got to say to these boys, you take away you take away four plays, okay, and you tack on that's 60-yard touchdown run off the option by the quarterback, a 32-yard touchdown run off the option of the quarterback, the 14-yard touchdown run by the quarterback, and then that 15-yard touchdown pass. After a kickoff return of about 40 yards, a punt return of about 40 yards, you take away a few key plays, Dale, it's not that bad.
Yeah. The Bearcats have had short yardage situations to work with most of the game, and that's a lot of the good part on their defense. And Minneapolis having some miscues and not firing well on all cylinders on offense. But, we came out first drive of the game doing very well. We got down to the 25-yard line, and then things started to go backwards. We ended up on our 40 before we turned it over. And that, I think, was the longest drive that the Bearcats had to make of the game was from their 40-yard line to score the touchdown. And that was a 60-yarder right off the bat,
right off the bat. So it's the scoring. It's bad. Looking at the score, 40-6. But Coach, I'm sure, had to say to these boys, "Hey, you persevered at the end. You got a touchdown. You got a nice touchdown at the end, and you take away some of those key plays, Dale. It's not terrible. It's a tough match, and it's going to be a tough second half. But it had to give Minneapolis a big boost of confidence right there.
And these kids have just got to keep plugging away. It's no fun losing. I've been there. You just got to grit through it and go on. And primarily the squad made up with juniors and sophomores. Right now, they've just got to keep playing and gaining good experience and developing good attitude, good habits to make as much of a success as they can of the rest of this season and build towards the next 2 years. You just got to keep building. You got to keep going. You can't get in the situation of the mindset, the attitude of we're losing again. You got to keep trying to make yourself better. And I think Coach Hahn and his staff are doing an adequate job of trying to keep that in the foremost part of their minds. I believe. I don't know everybody on the squad like you do.
I think they are too. He's doing a good job of getting kids in on special teams. He's getting a good job of Levi hasn't played a lot of offense this year. That's got him for 2 plays at the end of that first half, and those were targeted to one of those 2 receivers. And I think Coach Hahn is doing the best he can with what he has, and he's really trying to encourage for the future. There is some future coming.
Yes.
The hard part is keeping these kids out. And I know my youngest son is struggling with that. So, it's freshman, you get beat up, and you get beat up, and you get beat up, and it's
freshman
hard.
seasons are never fun.
Yeah.
But they are essential.
Yeah.
They are essential.
Yeah, they are.
To success in the future. Well, we'll take a break with 1:25 left. We'll be back.
Welcome back, folks. Dale Leach, myself, Scott Oshman here as we get ready to start the third quarter. As Hunter Allison, Tristan Hawk back at the 5-yard line, Derek Pichel, Levi Oshman at the 15. And got both my boys in on this. My other son, the freshman, is on the front line, so Jonah's in there as well. So as we get ready to go, as Davis will kick off. He has kicked deep and kicked well every single time as we get ready to go here at Shanelack Field here in Ellsworth to start the second half. Minneapolis won the toss, deferred the second half. They get the ball as we are underway with the kick, and it's short, and it's fair catch called by Chance Kornick. Nice job by Chance Kornick as he read that perfectly, called the fair catch.
Man, you don't see many onside kick attempts go that high in the air.
Yeah, and Chance did a great job of calling that fair catch. Nice job. So kudos to Chance Kornick, another sophomore for this Minneapolis Lions. Minneapolis comes back out. One receiver out to the right, one to the left. And they send one in motion. They drop back flushed out of the pocket, and Brubaker's going to come running, goes to the left-hand side. He's got a little wheels to the outside. He's going to have the first down and goes out of bounds. Throw the flag. And they don't, as they tackled him well out of bounds. Nice job by Brubaker as he gets a nice carry. And I did not get myself prepared for the second half. So, Dale, you're going to have to talk.
All right. Brubaker starts off with some positive yards for Minneapolis. First down by running. Brings us a 1st and 10 in Bearcat territory at their 43. Brubaker in the pistol. One step back. I guess that's Hawk. 2 slots. Hand off to Hawk. Over the right tackle. Got some yardage. Cuts back to the center.
Will have close to a first down before he's going to be.
He will have the first down. He's still going.
Nice job by Tristan Hawk.
Wow.
With a nice run right there. Enough for a Minneapolis first down. A gain of about 13, maybe 14 on the play.
Down to the 26-yard line.
Nice job by Minneapolis and Tristan Hawk.
And the Bearcats take their first time out of the game. We're going to talk about what's going on here. We'll be right back.
And they haven't put their sub. They haven't. They've still got their main players in there. So we'll be right back.
I can hear the Bearcat coach now saying, you still have a ball game to play, guys. Don't come out and do nothing just because you're up by 34 points.
So Minneapolis comes back out after the Bearcat timeout. Ball was on the Bearcat 26, best field position we've had as they go back into that pistol. Tristan Hawk is the halfback. One receiver to the right, one to the left. They send one in motion, and that is Goddard, but they fake the handoff. Brubaker's going to keep it himself. Cuts back in. Nice job by Brubaker, and he will take it up to the 15-yard line. That's going to be close to another first down. Nice job by Brubaker.
And that is the farthest point that we've advanced the ball to this game other than that touchdown.
Another first down for the Lions. Brubaker with a nice little run right there as he came off the right-hand side, fakes the pitch, and keeps it. Green out to the left, Flegler out to the right. Hawk is your halfback. And they will fake it. Brubaker's going to keep it himself, goes out of bounds. Maybe a gain of about
put it right inside the 15.
Not much. So
1 yard gain. 2nd and 9.
Runs out of bounds after a gain of 1. 2nd and 9.
Minneapolis will come back here as Green goes out to the left, and out to the right is Flegler. Goddard and Sanders are your in your wings. They will. Brubaker's going to keep it and has nothing. I'm not sure what happened on that one.
Gets to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Bring up a 2nd down. 3rd down.
On the keeper, brought down by Caleb Slate.
3rd and 9.
Third and 9, 10:41. Minneapolis, the deepest possession here, deep in the Bearcat territory at the 14-yard line.
First time in the red zone.
High snap. Brubaker's flushed out. Steps up, and he's going to be sandwiched for a loss. And there's a fumble. Did he lose it?
Brubaker on the keeper, brought down by Colton Hauer and Gerald Gustin.
No signal. Bearcat players seem to think they had it, but no official signal. 4th and 12.
And Minneapolis is going to call a timeout. So didn't have the right personnel in. Minneapolis calls a timeout. So at the 9:49 mark, Minneapolis will take a timeout. So Minneapolis trailing 40-6 here in Ellsworth. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Shannon-Lack Field here. 4th down and 12. And Tyson Villapando is going to try to kick the field goal, and it will be a 35-yard field goal.
pass on the
Yeah.
fake.
Yeah, no, nothing on that. And they tried the fake, and it did not work. So, and that will get over on downs.
Big field goal fails as Daryl Neston makes the stop. Bearcats take over on downs.
Well, we've opened each half with a nice drive. Each drive has fizzled out. See if we can stop the Bearcats here.
They drop back.
Oh, over the right side.
Oh, man. And he's gone all the way for a touchdown. DJ Green's the only one that might be able to get him, and he's going to be gone. Wow. Did not even see that, Dale. 70-yard touchdown, 80-yard touchdown. Was that Davis?
I couldn't tell who it was.
Who was that? Thank you, buddy. So Zook Oberly, they said.
Oberly, okay.
So
King, the homecoming king.
big run right there. Thank you, buddy. Young man from Ellsworth helped me out on the name right there. As they run 80-yard on one play, Dale. You know, that's what we talked about coming into this. You just can't give that up. Ellsworth will try to kick the extra point. And it's down, it's no good. So nice job, it's blocked by Minneapolis. No good. But it's 46-6, so that will be
The 40-point difference, if we understand things correctly, the clock should run once the kickoff takes place.
big run right there. And Dale, it's been a game of big plays, and they've had their fair share of big plays tonight. So Minneapolis trails here 46-6. It should be a running clock when we come back. We'll see for sure, but if we both understand that correctly. Ellsworth will kick from the 40. Last time they did a little pooch kick, and it was fair caught at midfield by Chance Cornick. And Minneapolis had a nice drive, but we just couldn't finish. So Davis to kick.
On your feet, Bearcats.
So back deep is Trayvon Thomas and Tristan Hawk. As we get ready to go. As we get ready here, 9:32 left to go in the third quarter. And there's the kick, and it will go. It will bounce. Be picked up by Trayvon Thomas at about the 10-yard line. Breaks a tackle right there. Nice job. Gets it outside. Still there. And it's taken out of bounds. Nice job as he gets to about the 29-yard line. Trayvon Thomas.
Hurt by Trayvon Thomas. Pushed out of bounds by Daryl Gustin. Minneapolis start 1st and 10.
With a nice little run back right there. So.
It was, for as delayed as it was in getting started. But sometimes that really will disrupt a kick coverage squad when things get started late. So we started out at our 29, 1st and 10.
We're missing a player out there. So.
To also qualify for the state tournament. Congratulations.
I'm not sure. A lot of confusion here. So.
Thomas is back in the game.
Delay a game, so yeah. Well, that one is got to be a frustration on the coach's part.
Delay game is the call against the Lions.
So a little confusion on what package they had in there. They do have different packages for different things, and that was the case on that one.
1st and 15 from the 24.
It's not a running clock yet, Dale.
Okay.
So must be 45. I don't know. So it doesn't matter. So. Shotgun formation, one to the right, one to the left. Brubaker will hand it off, fakes it to Thomas, gives it to Hawk, and he will get up to the 24-yard line. back to about the original line of scrimmage, maybe a gain of 1 on the play.
Ethan Purnett also in on the tackle.
Minneapolis will come back here 2nd and 15. One receiver out the right, one to the left. Green and Flegler, 2 in the backfield. They will go to Hawk, and still, nothing, and the ball goes on the ground, and Ellsworth comes up with it. So fumble on the play as it slips out of Tristan Hawk's hands, and that will turn the ball over to the Bearcats. Minneapolis' first turnover of the night.
So the Bearcats have a short field at the Minneapolis 17 or 18-yard line. 8:41 to go in the third.
They have one receiver out here to the left.
And we have
legal procedure against the offense. So that'll back them up 5 here. Ball will be on the 22-yard line. We'll bring up a 1st and 15. They fake the handoff, and there's a nice job by Williamson in the backfield. Drops the quarterback for a loss. It's a different quarterback. They've got a different quarterback in there, number 3. Keegan Williamson with the tackle.
Schneider's not in, huh?
So Bearcats have brought in a different look here. So that was Morgan Kelly, a freshman quarterback. So they send one in motion, and a fumble on the ball. It's on the ground. Minneapolis may have got it. I think they did, and they did. Nice job. Fumble's recovered by Lane Sanders as Minneapolis will take over. They said Cooper Thompson, but
each squad with a fumble turned over to the opposition here within about a minute of each other. First time the Bearcats have been denied a score on a possession.
Shotgun for Brubaker. They will hand it off to Tyson Villapando, and Tyson will get up to about the 25-yard line, maybe a gain of 2 on the play.
Tyson Villapando on the carry, brought down by Sam Keener and Jacob Kirby.
Gain of 3. So 2nd down and 7 here, 7:36 left to go in the third quarter. Shotgun formation, loaded pistol. Long snap count. They do get it handed off. They fake the handoff. Brubaker keeps it himself, comes out the outside. Oh, close to breaking
one tackle to break, and he might have been gone.
He might have been gone, and he gets out to the 37-yard line, enough for a first down. Nice gain by Brubaker of about 9.
Coming into the stadium now, Tori Lamb and Jesse Graves, our state qualifying tennis team. Nice job, girls.
I think the Bearcats are starting to substitute liberally here.
Yeah, and I gotta commend them for that. They will hand it off to Hawk. Tristan tries to follow his blockers, gets up to about the 40-yard line, a gain of about 3. You know, they've got this one pretty much in hand.
Yeah.
And so
we have an official timeout for a equipment issue by Williamson.
The home team clock operator was letting the clock run, was not watching the official at all. So.
Shoe's not cooperating.
No. So he had a flat tire, lost that shoe. So, you know, the offensive line and the defensive line doesn't always get a lot of kudos, but they are fighting hard.
Second and 7 for the Lions.
And they're not giving up, and I got to compliment them for that because they are trying. So, Brubaker drops back. He's going to fake the handoff, keeps it himself, goes opposite direction, and he's sandwiched up in there. So
sold me on the handoff to Hawk. Took about 5 yards before I realized he didn't have it. Figured out when all the other Bearcat players weren't paying any attention to him, since the ball was somewhere else.
Loss of 1 on the play.
3rd and 9 coming up from the Minneapolis 37.
Crossback in that shotgun.
And we moved the left tackle.
Yep. That will back us up 5.
5th penalty of the game on the Lions. 30 yards total.
Lane Sanders will come in, as well as Goddard.
Makes 3rd and 14.
Today, Toronto beats Texas 5-3. Cleveland over Boston 6-0. And the Dodgers just finished beating Washington 4-3.
So 1 to the right, 1 to the left. Hunter Allison out here as a receiver on the right-hand side. DJ Green on the left. Drops back to pass. Has some time in the pocket, flushed out. He's going to run with it now. And taken out of bounds at about the original line of scrimmage will bring up a 4th down.
Like 4th and 9 from the 37.
So Lions, 5 minutes left here. Green out to the left. Hunter Allison out to the right. Goddard and Sanders are in the slots. Drops back to pass. Oh, had Sanders open for a minute. Brubaker's flushed out of the pocket. Throws it. Has a receiver. Goddard.
Well, nice, well-timed, well-delivered hit.
Yeah. A nice play by Ellsworth, and they hit Goddard right as the ball hit him. That was a very good call, Dale.
Yeah.
Very well played by the defense.
That's the second time we've seen that tonight. Minneapolis looked like they had a potentially good pass reception, and the defender broke it up.
1st and 10, Bearcats.
Bearcats take over at the Minneapolis 37, 1st and 10. 4:53 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Bearcats send one in motion.
7's the ball carrier.
Keeps it and takes it up to the 30-yard line. So gain of about 6 on the play.
Winner on the carry. Tripped up by Chase Donovan. Gain of 6 makes it 2nd and 4.
Minneapolis a little bit slow here. They've got a man coming in here. Drops back, pitches, and comes out of that. Nice job by Trayvon Thomas with the nice stop right there.
They get to the 26 in Minneapolis. Is that a 1st down?
1st down,
Yeah.
so gain of 4.
Run by Jordan Bass is good for another Bearcat. 1st down.
Their first down of this half.
Send one in motion. They try to time that. Turn it in. Oh, nice cutback by their halfback right there. And he's got enough for a 1st down, a gain of about 14.
Jordan Bass on the nice run again.
So Bass,
That run is good for
I don't
another
know how old
Bearcat.
is Jordan Bass.
1st down.
He is a junior. So
1st and 10 from the Minneapolis 11.
one Goes in motion. Quarterback is going to keep himself. Oh, nice job by the lines right there.
Number
as
70.
Gayton Heald in there on the tackle as well as Williamson as he gets in there, and they drop him for a loss of about 6 on the play. Nice job by Lions front line. Ellsworth to line up here. They send one in motion again, and they go to halfback at the line. He's hit at the line. Low the whistle.
Going. Brian Glitter on the carry, brought down by Chase Donovan.
Chase Donovan in on the tackle. Be no gain on the play. We'll bring up a 3rd down and 14. Bearcats are going to try to kick a field goal if they do not get this, because I just saw the. Okay, so well, I'm assuming they will.
3rd and 14 or 15 here.
Drops back to pass, has some time, throws it up, and incomplete. Nice job, nice.
Well covered by Thomas and Sanders.
Nice job by the defense right there. So, as I said, they're going to come out and try to kick the field goal. So, the incomplete pass will bring up a 4th down.
Minneapolis takes over down. 1st and 10 Minneapolis. Sorry, it is 4th down.
4th down here as they will try to kick the field goal. This will be about a 32-yard field goal attempt. Low snap. And
short.
It's short, yep.
Oh! Bounced over.
Oh, my goodness.
Hit the crossbar, bounced over.
In, hit the crossbar and bounced in. Wow.
You know things are going your way when stuff like that happens.
Wow. That's insane.
The snap was low. He thought it was coming up too late to get it off even, and kick looked short of the oomph to get there, but it pooched through.
So 49-6 with 2:35 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. As the Bearcats will kick off. So 2:35 left to go here in the 3rd quarter, Dale. Minneapolis, granted, Ellsworth's put in a lot of their underclassmen, but still fighting and not giving up. And that's what we want to see. Evan Keating, I saw, is on the sidelines. He's dressed, but he's not. He was limping, so sure we won't see him again tonight. Ellsworth to kick off as we get ready to go. There we go, and it will go towards Thomas, and it's taken at the 5-yard line. So, nice job. And Thomas gets out to about the 25-yard line. Nice block there up front by Derek Friel and Clay Goddard and Levi Oshman to free up some room right there as they get up to about the 25-yard line. That's where Minneapolis will start.
43-point difference in favor of the Bearcats. The clock is not running.
I think it's 45.
Must be 45.
Must be 45. So Flegler out here to the left, one out to the right, or out to the right. One to the left, I think, is Sanders. Broken play. McCullough, nice job by
Brubaker gets first down.
With the first down.
Brubaker on the carry, tripped up by Jordan Bass.
Broken play, but he still gets 11 on the carry. Nice job by Brubaker with the run.
First and 10 at the line, 38.
Flegler out to the right. Sanders out to the left. loaded pistol for Brubaker. And he's going to go to Hawk, and Tristan is going to cut back in, still on his feet, and he's going to
about a 4 or 5 yard gain
to about the 42-yard line. So about 4 yards on the play.
Tristan Hawk on the carry. Wyatt Plow.
it's the Minneapolis 42.
1:34 left to go here in the third quarter. Minneapolis will come to the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down and 5. Brubaker. And he'll go to Thomas. Thomas keeps it himself. Nice job. They had me faked out as he gains about 4 on the play. We'll
Just
get it up
short
to
of the first down.
3rd down. So I had Thomas all the way on that one.
And
So
now Brubaker's gimping a little bit. 3rd and 1.
our backup quarterback is Caden McCulloch. Caden's in street clothes, so then our backup would be Derek Friel, which is a freshman. 37 seconds left here in the quarter. Good snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to pass, throws it up, has Flegler. Just a little bit outside, though, incomplete.
4 down territory, I think. You got to go for it here.
Absolutely.
Clock stops with 23.2 seconds.
Jordan Mason. Chris Fitzgerald defending on the play.
So 1 to the right, 1 to the left here on 4th and 1. And Brubaker's going to keep it. He has the first down. Nice job by Brubaker. And he will have it up to the midfield.
Yep, into Bearcat territory.
Will gain 4 on the play. Nice job by Brubaker. 19.5 seconds left in the third quarter. It's right at midfield. And, well, one thing, if they don't get a playoff, they won't have to move the ball very far.
No.
Chain gang won't have to work very hard on this one. So 11 seconds left.
Well, I'll be able to get it off.
Yep, they will. And they do. They go to Hawk. Hawk goes to the left, and he will be swallowed up for a gain of about 1 on the play. So
that will end the third. The score, 49-6. The Bearcats scoring 9 points in the third quarter. We'll be back for the final stanza.
That ends your third quarter with your score, Ellsworth Bearcats.
Welcome back to Ellsworth, Kansas, Shannon Field, 49-6. Dale Leach, myself, Scott Oshman here. As
2nd and 9 for the Lions.
Wow.
Snap. We fall on it.
Yeah.
Brubaker's had the jump and reach his hand up many times tonight for, several times I should say, for the snap. But that one was way, a bridge too far.
A loss of 8.
Beloit game with Beloit 12, Southeast 24.
Wow.
Beloit 12, Southeast 24. And that must be at Beloit too, I think.
I have no idea.
Here's a Minneapolis player leaving the field over here. I don't know who it is. Looks like a lineman maybe.
Looks like Donovan from a distance. So might be a dislocate. He's looking at his finger, looking at his hands. I don't know. Drops back to pass as Brubaker, flushed out of the pocket, and throws it up in the air. Has it. Oh! Nice job by Clay Goddard. Comes out of it, and Goddard gets the reception. Nice job with the tip, and gets it all the way down to the 15-yard line. That's a 35. That is a 44-yard pass completion. Nice job by Clay Goddard to catch that tip and to take it. Nice job by the Lions.
At the 14 of Ellsworth are the Lions.
Brubaker in the shotgun here. They will go to Hawk, and Hawk is swallowed up at about the 12, 13-yard line. Maybe a gain of 1 on the play.
Hawk on the carry, stop by Blake Bayless.
It's just inside the 13. Second and about 8.
Shotgun 2 in the back, 3 in the backfield with the loaded pistol with Brubaker. They will go to, fakes it to Thomas, goes to Hawk on the pitch, and he will get up. Ball's on the ground, he fumbles it again. And did we lose it or did he come up with it?
Must have come up with it.
Tristan Hawk on the carry, hit initially by Brayton Holochek.
Nice job.
3rd and 2.
Luckily we come up with it, so.
From the 7 of Ellsworth.
Widen it out here. Quick little pass, throws a little hitch. Nice catch by DJ Green. No, I'm sorry.
Sanders.
By Lane Sanders. A great little slant, great little catch for the 7-yard touchdown.
Lane Sanders for a touchdown.
Nice job by Lane Sanders. Great pass, and Lane did a great job of reeling that one in for the touchdown.
Sanders' second TD reception of the season, I think. Who scored the touchdown last week at the end? Do you remember? I heard about it. But
I'm going to think about that for a second. So they will go to Hawk, and I don't think he's going to get it. No, he does not.
Just short.
Just short. So 49-12, we do get the touchdown. Minneapolis with the
9:20 mark.
With a nice little drive right there.
Yep.
Great job by Minneapolis to not give up. They keep fighting here. 49-12. Ellsworth well under control, but it's good to see Minneapolis still with a little bit of fight. We'll be right back. You're listening to Eagle Communication Channel 20. Welcome back to Channel-Like Field here in Ellsworth, Kansas. Dale Leach, myself, Scott Oshman here. Minneapolis trailing 49-12. Minneapolis did get a touchdown with a nice little pass by Brubaker to Sanders for a 7-yard touchdown pass. Second passing touchdown for Brubaker tonight. And Minneapolis will kick. This is where you pooch it just in the middle a little bit, about the 40-yard line. And hopefully some of your speed can get in there before they do.
Nice little hole right there.
And they do kick it on the ground. And
we got
does not go far enough. It's got to go 10, and they did not.
Yeah, well, it was kind of dying, so at that point you almost need to cover it to make sure an Ellsworth player doesn't pick it up. So try to advance it.
So there's a flag because it didn't go 10 yards, but I imagine Ellsworth would decline that and take it unless it was against the Bearcats for being offsides. I'm not sure. We'll wait and see what the call is.
A lot of discussion for that type of play.
Yeah.
Flag is at the 49 where the ball was touched by the Lions.
It's against Minneapolis, and I do not know that. Yeah, legal touching. So the Bearcats, I believe, will take over at the Minneapolis 49-yard line. So looks like they have brought in. Minneapolis is subbing in their JV, looks like. Some different looks out there. Not all of them. They still got
Flagler's still out there. Heald's still out there.
And Ellsworth was a player short in there, so
didn't have a tailback.
They will pitch the outside. Oh, nice job by Flagler as he gets in there and gets it in the backfield and takes him out. Nice job by Flagler. Loss of about 4 on the play. So 8:54 here. One receiver out to the right, one to the left for the Bearcats. They will send one in motion. Ball's on the ground. We'll see who comes up. Minneapolis is indicating they have it. Let's see who comes up with it.
And the referee agrees.
And it is. Nice job by the Minneapolis Lions as number 22, Tristan Hawk, comes out of it. And with the ball, fumble recovered by the Lions.
Bearcats with their second turnover of the game. Minneapolis with one.
Tristan Hawk on the fumble recovery. First and 10 Lions.
And looks like we're going to have a different quarterback here, and it is. Derek Friel comes in at quarterback. So
8:41 to go in the fourth quarter. A lot of young Lions out there right now.
they still got Flegler and Green out here, and
Hawk is the tailback.
Yeah. So Friel, well, hand it off to Thomas, and he will be taken down. So a gain of about 1 on the play by Trayvon Thomas.
Trayvon Thomas on the carry, hit hard.
So 8:25 left. They'll send Flegler out to the right, Green out here to the left. Shotgun formation for Friel. And he'll go to, he fakes it, he's going to keep it himself. Nice job by, Derek should have just turned it up and ran as he rolled off to the left-hand side. He's taken down, gain of about 3 for Derek Friel.
To the 44, makes it 3rd and 7.
At the 7:41 mark. Flegler goes out the right, Green out to the left here. Friel in a shotgun, and he's going to go to Hawk. And close, but
short
not
of the first
quite
down.
there. And he'll be short. We'll bring up a 4th down. A nice little run though. Gain of about 4 on the play.
Hawk on the carry.
4th and
4th and 1. 4th and 2.
or 3.
Yeah.
Long 2. At the 38 of the Bearcats. Clock running at 6:54.
Shotgun formation. Don't
Through the hands.
Don't fall. He does a nice job by Friel. Stays going. He's not going to get it though, as he'll be taken out of bounds. But nice job by Derek not to just fall on it. Tried to do something with it.
Carry on a broken play. Bearcats take
Advances
over
the
on
ball
down.
to the 40, where the Bearcats are going to take over.
So Lions turn it over on downs. Ellsworth will come out here. Got one receiver out to the left-hand side for the Bearcats. Sends one in motion, and they will fake the handoff. He's not going to get anywhere. Nice job. Oh, nice job as they wrapped him up right there, as they did hand the ball off.
Yeah,
but
as
it's
he goes
still
down,
lost.
he pitches it forward to a back. He got another yard maybe. 2nd and 11 coming up.
Jackson Woodhoff's the ball carrier.
Clock is running at 6:05.
Kenny Curtin gets in. Kenny is number 8, sophomore out there. So you got some different kids that are in there. So Derek Friel is your safety. Let's see, some other Jonah Osherman's out there as an outside linebacker. Levi Osherman's out there as a corner. Crew Martin another freshman.
We have a timeout.
Is a safety out there. So you've got some of these younger kids in there that are getting some reps, and that's good for these guys. With the shortened JV schedule and playing a lot of 8-man, but the JV's done very well, Dale.
They're having to play 8-man, a lot of 8-man?
Yes.
Explain that.
They have played all 8-man games, the JV has, except for the very first one was an 11-man game against Sacred Heart, and they lost. But every other game that they've had, they've won as an 8-man squad.
Playing against
other 8-man
NCAA team competition?
Yes, on some of them. Some of them they have played. They played Republic County as an 8-man team. They played Lions as an 8-man team, and they played. They beat somebody else as an 8-man team. I can't tell you. I have to think about who else, but they've won 3, lost 1 as an 8-man squad.
I didn't know that as 8-man stuff. Huh.
So they've done very well as an 8-man squad. So Washington County came down.
Yeah, Washington County just fascinates me. Here 4 years ago, they were barely. Oh, we're going to be 8-man next year, and they're still 11-man and doing great.
They're still 11-man, but they are a small 11-man. Okay, Ellsworth back here. They send one in motion. They pitch the outside, and comes up. Nice job right there by the Lions as they drop him. Maybe a gain of 1 by the Bearcats.
I mean, the Washington County people were wringing their hands. Oh, we got nothing. And, man, the last 2 years they've been.
Yeah, so, but on a positive, that is a positive for the JV that they've, drops back here, 3rd and 10 for the Bearcats. They send one in motion, and they will get to the up back, and he gets nothing. Yeah, gain of 1. 4th down.
Well, with our low numbers, I can see where an 8-man game is good for JV.
What I've noticed
and
is
probably the other schools the same.
We're struggling with enough of the line. We don't have enough big guys for the line, and that's where the 8-man comes in nice because you don't have to play your 2 tackles.
Yeah.
To take your 2 tackles out. And 4th down, they're going to go for it here.
4th and 9.
They pitch, and there is legal procedure on the Bearcats. So it's probably good because they had a little bit of an opening out there. so 4th down and 13 after the penalty.
Their 3rd penalty for 15 yards total. We've had 5 for 30.
Homecoming king and queen, Luke Overly and Amy Westerman. Congratulations.
4th and 13 coming up here. 4:33 left to go in the ball game. And they might, nope, doesn't look like it. They line up to go for it here. They send one in motion. They drop back to pass. And it's incomplete.
Osherman on the coverage.
Pass from Morgan Kelly is
Incomplete, nice pass there, nice coverage by
up a 4th down.
Levi as well as Derek Friel. So,
Flag on the play.
Legal man down the field. It will be declined.
I should hope so.
Yeah, I would hope so too. So
I hope it is.
Call is a legal man downfield.
Yep, offense is coming out. On the field for Minneapolis.
Reminder to the 4th and 5th grade Bearcat youth football teams. You need to meet your coaches at the bell next to the concession stand for trash pickup.
So the Lions take over on the Bearcat 37.
got too many out there.
4:13 to go in the game.
So I think they got too many. Goddard's going to go off. So I thought they had too many guys out there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Late substitute in at the split end.
Friel in the shotgun here. Crew Martin is your tailback now. They drop back. They're going to throw, and it's incomplete.
Pass attempt to Thomas.
So this time your receivers, I'll just kind of give you some names when they come back out here. Number 11 is Colton Fuller as a receiver out to the left-hand side. Levi Osherman out here. Levi's out to the left, Colton Fuller out to the right. You've got Crew Martin as a tailback, and Derek Friel is your quarterback with some of the younger squad right there. High snap. They will go to Crew Martin, and Crew will be swallowed up at the line.
Might have got a yard.
Crew Martin on the carry, brought down by Jackson Whithouse and Wyatt Plow.
No gain. We'll bring up a 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, it's a yard gain.
Oh, did he give him a yard? Okay.
It's at the 36.
Nice job, Crew. Crew is a freshman. Only 4 freshmen on the squad, Dale.
Yeah.
Cooper Thompson's been playing a lot at the line. Derek Free on the shotgun here. Drops back. Flushed out of the pocket here.
Fumbled the ball.
And he had a receiver open, too.
Transferring the ball into one hand, probably to pass, and lost control. 4th and 14. 4 freshmen on the squad competing for 4 years from now. The Geisen Scholarship for football players to make it through all 4 years.
Remind my son of that. It's not liking football. If you see my son, remind him of that, okay?
2 football players last year got several $1,000s.
I know. And Jace McKinney is, I think, the only one this year.
Wow.
So it'll be all 4 years. So 4th down, drops back. Has Thomas. Nice job, Trayvon. Is he good? Yes, he does. Nice job by Trayvon Thomas. Has the 1st down. A gain of about 14 on the pass play.
Yes, I think there were 2 football players last year that each got $3,600 in scholarship.
Yeah.
For playing 4 years of football
Yeah,
at Minneapolis High School.
It's not lettering 4 years. It's playing 4 years.
It's coming out.
Jackson Whithouse and Brandon Kerr.
So nice job by Trayvon Thomas. First pass completion by Derek Friel as playing varsity quarterback. So they will hand off to Thomas. Thomas goes, nope. Derek Friel did not. I saw it. Gosh darn it. So no gain on the play.
Friel on the keeper, brought down by Gavin Tully.
2 minutes left in the ball game here. Fuller goes out to the right. Levi Osherman out to the left. On 2nd and 10. They go to Tyson Villapando, and Tyson
keeps charging. It was short at the 1st down, but we got another down or 2 to get it over. 1:25 to go in the game.
Tyson Villapando.
Nice
We
job
have the
by
ball
Tyson.
to 18.
Brought down by Cash Travnicek.
3rd and 3.
7-yard carry by Tyson Villapando.
Gavin
It'd
Tully.
be nice to see us be able to put a score in here at the end.
Yes.
Shotgun formation.
Oh, fumble, loose ball. Get on the ball. We don't. We lose it.
Gosh darn it.
Bearcats can recover.
Fumble is recovered by Ellsworth.
Each squad with 2 turnovers on fumbles.
Jace Turnipseed on the fumble recovery.
Jace Turnipseed,
Hey,
Minneapolis connection.
connection there.
Shoemaker grandson.
Shoemaker grandson, yep. So
Mother J.C. Shoemaker, Turnipseed.
they're just going to take a knee, Dale. So 53 seconds, they're just going to take a knee. And they do so. So, Dale, that's probably pretty much in it. They'll have to snap the ball one more time.
Yep. Clock is running at 42 seconds.
So Well, you know, Dale, there are some positives that can come out of this. There are some negatives as well, but you know, there is some positives that the coaches have got to see, and I hope these boys can see this as well. So should be the last play of the ball game here, as they will take a knee. So that's going to end it here. 49-12 is your final, as the Minneapolis Lions come up short, but like I said, there is some positives.
Minneapolis goes to 1-5, Ellsworth to 5-1.
And that ends your game. Your final score, Ellsworth Bearcats 49, Minneapolis Lions 12.
Well, Dale, I'm going to get some stats here, and I'll give them off to you.
All right. We'll be right back. Okay, 49-12, the final score. Penalties, each Minneapolis had 4 for 30. Ellsworth 3 for 15. First downs, Minneapolis with 15, Ellsworth with 9. That's broken down into 10 first downs by rushing for Minneapolis, 9 for Ellsworth. And in passing, 5 for Minneapolis, none for Ellsworth. Minneapolis repeat their scoring right at the end of the first half. 51-yard pass play from Brubaker to Flagler on a kind of a very fluke play, but it counts. That point after was no good. And then with 9:20 left in the fourth, Sanders took a 7-yard pass from Brubaker, and Hawk had the run attempt that was stuffed just short of the goal line for the 12th point for Minneapolis. So we came up 1 point of our scoring average of 13 on the season, but 6 more than last week against what looks like last week might have been the Southeast Saline Trojans, might be the NCAA champions this week. Hearing a score of the Beloit game not too long ago. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 touchdowns for the Bearcats. 1 field goal. They had big plays of 60 yards by Schneider, 32 yards by Schneider, 80 yards by the homecoming king, Oberling. So big night for Ellsworth on their homecoming here, to 49-12 score.
So run through my stats real quick. Ellsworth was 13 carries for 95 yards, 0 for 2 passing. Minneapolis had 29 carries for 89 yards, 3 for 6 passing for 65 yards. So, you know, there's some positives, Dale, and I want to point that out.
There is, you know, but they got to keep going. They got to keep a positive attitude. They had some good things go their way, and it was good to see the JV getting as much experience in this game as they did.
Absolutely.
We'll be back next week for our next game. Dale Leach and
Scott Osherman
going to sign off. Thanks as always for having us in your home and listening to us. Good night, folks.